welcome back to the Hub. Now, it's not often we get to boast of world champions here, especially in team events, but in tug of war, Ireland is right up there. On Sunday, an Irish team flies to Taiwan for the World Games. Team manager Bill Kehoe has come in to tell us all about it. Bill, very welcome. Travelled up from Wexford, which I understand is a tug of war stronghold. You might explain for us, firstly, where Ireland stands in the pecking order worldwide at the moment.
Yeah, Ireland is ranked quite high in world tug of war. For the last 25 years, have been in the top 4.
Very good. And just in terms of popularity then, in terms of, I mean, I have to admit, from my point of view, my experience of tug of war, it was the school sports days. There was always something going on there. But where do you draw from? Is it certain pockets of the country that you're in? How popular as a sport is it?
Yeah, there is areas in Ireland that tug of war is quite prominent. And the squad for the World Games has been drawn from the Bodie Club in Wexford. And
that's your own club, isn't it?
Yes, that's my own club. And the Lake Hill Club from Mayo and the Braemore Club from Dublin.
Right, so the squad is made up of
three
participants
clubs.
from 3 clubs.
Yeah.
Right. In terms of these days, there's so much competition to try and get youngsters to participate in various sports, so you're up against so much already. Do you find that it's an underage structure that brings people to your sport, or is it more tradition in the clubs, such as your own, that have been around quite a long time?
Yeah, it's basically a club structure really that entices people to take part in tug of war. So the underage at the moment, it would be a problem getting young people involved. But it's basically that it would be club orientated.
Yeah, it's a bit of a family affair for you now, isn't it? Because, I mean, you're a past international, now you're the Ireland team manager, but you've got a couple of brothers, isn't it, going to be involved with a chance of making history at these World Games?
That's correct, yeah. 2 of my brothers pulled in the previous 7 World Games, so if they pull in this one, it will be a record.
All right. And you've won gold in the World Games before, is that right?
Yeah, we won 2 gold in London in '85, and in '89 we won 2 silver, in '93 we won 2 silver, and in '97 we won 2 bronze. So we've been there or thereabouts. Right,
and looking for the gold again, obviously, when you fly out on Sunday. You don't pull, you were telling me, until Sunday week. You've got the weigh-in on the Friday beforehand. What's the format once you get over there? How many other countries will you be up against?
There's 6 countries involved, and to qualify for the World Games, you have to be in the top 6 for the previous 4 years. So it's quite hard getting there. But the main opposition will come from Germany, Switzerland, Great Britain, Sweden and Holland.
Now, are these traditional tug-of-war countries as well, or are some of them more emerging newcomers?
Yeah, they're all very strong and have been for a long time. So it's quite hard to get by Switzerland and Germany.
How does it work once you're over there? It's a round-robin tournament.
That's correct.
And then is it into semi-finals and final from there?
Yeah, each country has to beat one another in a round-robin. And when that's finished, the top 4 teams meet in the semi-finals. So the first 2 teams come out. The 3rd and 4th teams have to toss a coin, and the loser meets the winner of the round-robin. So it'll be interesting.
Right. The World Games, it's a massive event. It's over 10 days, July 16th to 26th. And it's seen in many ways as sports that don't have current Olympic status but are looking forward. Is that right?
That's correct.
Right. And in terms of tug of war then, how confident are you? Because it was once, back in the early 1900s, sport, an Olympic sport.
Yes, that's correct. There is a strong feeling that it will be in the London Olympics, but maybe it will come too soon.
In terms of moving the sport forward in this country, how do you see that going?
It's this year now we have 15 new clubs, which is great, and with more publicity and getting more people involved has a knock-on effect. So I can see there's a lot of new teams in the pipeline, so it's expanding rapidly.
And just going back, as we said, you head out on Sunday for these championships. How often would the guys, as you said, drawn from three different clubs, how often would you be able to get together in terms of training and preparing for an event like this?
Up to last weekend, it's actually competition. So we were actually meeting nearly every other Sunday. So the train was in the form of competition. So the national championships were on for the last 3 weekends. So we got plenty of training and preparation.
So you're fit and ready to go. What's the schedule then further for the rest of the year? Any other big ones to look forward to?
Yeah, the European Championships is on in Holland, in Assen, from the 16th to the 20th of September. So that's the next big one.
OK. Well, Bill, thanks a million for coming in and filling us in, and we wish you all the very best in what's going to be a great adventure over there, I'm sure, and hopefully another gold medal to bring back, as you have done in the past. And you've just told me as well that you can view this, incidentally, www.worldgames2009.tw, to see how the Irish side get on over there. Well, all across this weekend, we're bringing you